Anytime. Good morning, everyone. Welcome Fiscal Court today. Before we open this meeting, Tyler Davenport, District 1, will you lead us in prayer?
Sure. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day, and thank you for being with us daily, Lord, and thank you for everyone here, and bless our meeting and let us make decisions that are best for the county's interest, and be with those that are sick, those that have lost loved ones, Lord, and just continue to be with us each day and lead, guide, and direct us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Let us open this meeting by saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Harper, next time I'll call you up, just sing that in front of everyone. We'll call this meeting to order. First item is approval of minutes.
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion and a second. Is there any further discussion on the minutes? If not, roll call, please.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilco,
Yes, thank you.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Holden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes. Next up on the agenda is approval of bills. You should have the bill list on your iPads there.
Yep.
Make a motion to approve the bills.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? If no discussion, roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilco,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Holden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes. Next up is our treasurer's report. Miss Amanda, come and enlighten us, please.
So the first thing I have for you this morning is the financial statement ending August 31st, 2025. The balance in the general fund was $258,794.56. Road fund, $1,682,411.53. Jail fund, $139,208.01. LGEA fund, $29,822.72. Federal grants fund, $54.68. Solid waste recycling, $362,113.40. Parks and Rec fund, $4,634,424.84. Occupational tax, $3,869,606.85. Life skills, $168,262.28. National opioid settlement funds, $476,312.03. 911 fund, $77,380.91. Health insurance fund, $2,104,022.66. County clerk storage fees, $130,318.40. ARPA, $654,004.12. Special reserve fund, $6,283,611.93. For a total of all funds, $20,873,48.92.
So acknowledge.
Second.
Acknowledgement in a second. Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilco,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Holden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
We also have a budget transfer that we need to get approved.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion, second. No discussion. Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilco,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Holden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
And at do have some cash transfers today. Today, we need to transfer $350,000 from the occupational net profits tax fund to the general fund.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Wilcox,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
We need to transfer $250,000 from the occupational net profits tax fund to the jail fund.
So moved.
Second.
No discussion? Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Wilcox,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
We need to transfer $35,000 from the occupational net profits tax fund to the LGEA fund.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. No discussion? Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Wilcox,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
And we need to transfer $65,000 from the occupational net profits tax fund to the 911 fund.
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Wilcox,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
And one other update I wanted to give you all, you had asked me a while back, and I wasn't here at the last meeting, but I did have it ready. The balance that we owe to HES and ARPA funds is $27,416.61, and the balance that we have obligated for pennyroyal is $359,347.14, and that should take care of all of our ARPA funds.
Can you say that one more time?
HES is $27,416.61. And penny royal is $359,347.14.
Thank you.
So, Amanda, on the transfers, we transferred 700,000. Is there a reason that it was so high this month, or just,
There's two payrolls between now and the next court meeting, so they are larger due to that two payroll
okay.
cycle.
All right. Moving on, roadwork request, District 1.
District 1, I did receive a message from someone about out on Concord Road, maybe go back out and mow trim some limbs that could potentially hit some of the trucks that go through there a lot, and they're trying to share the road when two cars meet. But other than that, continue maintenance. Appreciate everything.
District 2.
Thank you for all the sign cleaning and the tree cutting and everything. Y'all had to go out and do one the storm the other day. But everything else I sent in, thank you, you've done them.
District 3.
Hey, just continue maintenance and just like we should follow up on the things we've talked about. Also, I reached out to the solar people, still waiting on a response on their plans or their approval of the estimates. I know our paving season is getting down to short time, but I know y'all got a lot of work to do before the paving can commence. So I'll keep you updated.
District 4.
Just continue maintenance. Thank you for everything.
And District 5.
Thank you for all your work at River Road again. That's a tough road to keep up. The only other thing, of course, I've talked to you about Longview, with that road collapse there. So whenever you get to it, if you could let me know sometime, you might schedule it so I can let the people, they keep calling and saying something. And I said, well, I don't know, I can't give them a promise on a date.
They did a little sideline for some of the places today, the other ones have to wait.
The ditching, so,
They did do that. We got to talk about all them, though, start cutting ditches and kind of.
well, both sides really, because part of the road's collapsed on the side where the ditch already is, because it has now formed under the road. Thank you.
District 6.
Continue maintenance. Thank you for everything.
Pretty good stuff. The road crew's been out working done a lot of work the last few weeks, especially with the bridge. Montgomery Road Bridge being open, they've done a lot of work out there. And then the move to Liberty Church, they've been out there working, cutting trees.
I saw the whole list here.
Making a lot of headway out there. So with that being said, I need approval of road work request.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilkett,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolt,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes. Moving on to elected officials. Sheriff Stratton, you have anything for us today?
Have a few reports.
Motion to approve, fee report.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilkett,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
That's it for now. I have a question.
Yes.
How many flock cameras do you have now? I guess you've added some.
No, the original, I have 4 permanent mounts,
Okay.
which is 79 south at the county line, 68 west at the county line, 431 north at the county line, and 68 east at the county line. Our cameras focus inward, so as you enter the county, it reads your plate coming in. So that way we can, just like the other day with the situation we had on 431 south.
Does the city have some?
The city just got 4, I believe.
Okay. I saw one.
So they have one on Peyton Street, Main Street. I think they're debating somewhere out around Walmart or Highland Road area.
They're on Clarksville Road.
Yes, and they have the one on Clarkson. Now, their cameras are facing outward, so anything coming out of the city is picked up going out. So that's how they have
There's
theirs.
one on 100 across from the car wash. I don't know whose it is.
That may be the city's too. Is it on a pole? Yeah, that's probably the city's. And we have 2 mobile flock cameras that we can move from pole to pole if we find a place to put it. So we had it on Franklin Road out near the airport for a while. We moved it to Bugsville, just different places, a smaller secondary road, so.
Yeah, I heard the news where.
Yeah, that, honestly, that prevented a huge potential of a lot of issues by being able to set up and track that individual coming into Russellville and get him stopped without causing because he was he's been charged with 34 felonies just out of Warren County. He had 11 active cases that he was out for. He just did a carjacking and assault down here in the Bowling Green, so we got it in the system and was able to locate him before he actually knew we had located him, and and that ended with a very short, because if it hadn't been for that, that would have been a very long, costly attempt to get stopped.
Great.
So I was very proud of that. So, and the camera has been used, we've had PD used it for some shoplifter cases before they got theirs, where they got a license plate off a shoplifter, and so they put it in the system so we know if that car comes back into the county, so it's helped with that. We had a lady that was entered missing from Illinois, I believe, from a domestic situation. She had fled, and they had reported her missing, and she had come through Clarksville, up 79 South. And so we stopped her, confirmed she was fine. She explained the situation, and we notified them, and they were like, we're good.
It's such one big network, right?
Yeah, we're networked to 600 plus other law enforcement agencies across the United States.
By adding hours, it just adds to that.
Yes, that's the net that it produces. So, so Springfield has them, Nashville has them. They're just growing constantly. Actually, I'm in the sheriff's conference this week, and ATF was there, and they spoke about how they solved a lot of cases up there on some drive-by shootings and things like that. So technology is a tool. It's just another tool we try to utilize.
Well, I like that you've got movable cameras.
Yeah, so, because, yes, big roads are big roads, but, there's always that back road country driving thing that that we know, and it helps with the drug task force stuff too, so, we have somebody on a warrant that we know they drive this car, we'll put that in there, and we can try to figure out, are they driving Bucksville, or are they driving, Lick Skillet? So
Don't want to reveal all your eggs. You don't want to reveal all your eggs.
Well, I'll be honest, years and years ago, the court made us announce DUI traffic checkpoints. You have to emphasize that. And it just infuriated me, it's like, you
So
just tell
avoid
them, it doesn't matter. They still do it, and they still drive to the checkpoint. So it's kind of the same thing. So in a way, it kind of sets a precedent. We are aggressive, and when they say the long arm of the law is long, it's gotten longer. So
Good job.
that's what we like to tell them.
Thank you.
Moving on with the elected officials, Stacy Watkins, our clerk.
Have a fee report.
Make a motion to acknowledge the clerk's fee report. Second.
Have a motion and a second. No further discussion?
No.
Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilkett,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Holden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Stacy, how much is a marriage license now?
60.
A lot of people getting married this month.
You gonna get married again?
No. That was a big number, but, well, you normally don't see that many.
You need to consider that more. She might take that the wrong way.
That's funny.
I'm good. Happily married.
Let's move ahead to department heads. Ginger, would you like to come speak with us?
morning.
Good morning.
I just need to get the board's approval for myself and the judge to look over the contract on the phone that we got the partial grant for. We've got to find some money in my budget. It's going to be thin, but we've got to find some money to finish paying for it. And I just wanted to get y'all's approval on us looking for it and myself and the judge looking over the contract.
Remind me how much the grant was. We got $64,000?
No, the grant was 110. We applied for 332.
Okay, so we got 110, so we're 222 short.
And there is going to be, where we had put in for a match on it, there's going to be a little bit of extra money in the match because we had applied for the match for the 332. Of course, we won't be paying that now, we'll only be paying the match for the 110. There's going to be part of it, we're going to have to find different places to pull it. It's going to be tight, but we'll figure it out.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilkett,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Holden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
The only other thing is we're moving right along with the installation. We're waiting on the carpet. We're getting the ceiling fans installed this week. And as soon as we get everything installed and done, I want everybody to come down and look at the 911 center. We'll set a time up after court or something for y'all to come down and see what all we've done down there.
I think next week they're gonna come and install the carpet. I spoke with them yesterday. I think next week, I can't wait for you guys to come in there and take a look at what's been going on in there. It's very, very professional. It looks great in there.
Well, we do have, Russell's coming this week. I wanted him to get the cameras installed before we put the carpet in. And then I've got Gary's gonna come down and replace some of the ceiling tiles where there was things cut and some of them to fit other things with our other system now. So we're just trying to get it. It's really impressive. So I can't wait to show it off.
You say you're getting new cameras too? Camera system? What is it?
No, we already have some camera
Yeah,
system down there. Of course, we can't have any cameras in the radio room because of NCIC, but we do have some cameras, and I think Scott's can help me get the other ones running. Every time we get them running, the ones through the wires through the ceiling, we have our little friends that like to chew on the wires and tear them up. And,
Those little friends are not on the payroll.
But they're so.
Good, we've got enough overtime as it is.
Hey, my overtime has really went down. I'm very proud.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's move on to Denise Shoulders, archives and grant writing. I know you have been extremely busy wading through miles and miles of grants.
I have, and we have another one to submit, so we need permission to move forward with it. It is, are we saying what these are?
You can.
Okay, so this one is CAECO insurance grant, and it is to replace carpeting in here. Because, we all know that it's old, and there's places where it's a trip hazard, so CAECO's put this one out. It is for $10,000 max. Otherwise, it would be an 80-20 match. So the 10 will go a long way.
Yes. Motion to approve.
Definitely needs it. Second.
Motion and a second. Sorry, I was listening to your motion and a second on that. No discussion, roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Yes.
Wilkett,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
And got the last quote from Search and Rescue, so that one will go in later today. I know you guys don't have to approve it, just letting you know.
Good deal.
For swiftwater rescue equipment.
Wonderful.
With that being said, all department heads or elected officials, if you have anything you're looking for, get with Denise and let her start wading through the miles and miles of potential possibilities for these grants.
On our Google Drive, could we get like a list of like what grants we've applied for and when
Sure
we'll
can.
know and how much?
Yeah, because I'm not sure which
Keep
one.
building on.
I have a spreadsheet. Every time I submit one, I'm adding it to it, and it will tell you who is the funder, what is the application date, when was it submitted, what is the amount for, what is the next step. I'll share that with you guys.
Okay, that'd be awesome.
Well, thank you, because having that in our group is huge. I mean, what a money saver and wonderful person to have with us. Thank you.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
Look for shag carpet.
Road department, well, you got something for us.
Too funny.
No?
Can you imagine? They come in and say, what matches?
Hey.
That's so funny.
Thank you. Right. Anything else?
Morning, sir.
We're wanting to purchase a new salt box for the truck. We'll have an extra salter for the, put out there. And I got some bids here, 3 different ones.
This is for the new Dodge that we just bought.
Maybe we buy a salter, it'll scare the snow.
We're supposed to get more of this.
Maybe we buy a salter, it'll scare the snow away, we won't get
Hope
it.
so.
What they say.
Please forgive me for this. Have they delivered our salt?
No, sir, I was going to talk to you about that, see, because I need a little time to get that old out, and put the new in,
Okay. We're
because they usually call you.
gonna rotate the stock and go ahead and try to get some of that old salt out of there before it loses its flavor. Yeah, we'll talk about it, we'll discuss it. I wasn't sure if you'd ordered that or not.
Cheaper is on top.
How many blades and salt boxes with this one will they?
With this one, you'll have 3 blade trucks with salt, and you'll have 3 tractors plus the grader.
Okay. Good deal.
I'm trying to get it where I put at least 2 something in each district.
That'd be nice.
The ramp, this truck right here, where they have one in Jamie's district and a tractor, it comes out the way I got it planned.
Looks like they're quoting all the
Three,
same
District one.
product.
Say 3 in District
3,000, salt bill,
Yeah, they're-
3,000.
We think about taking them out of here.
3.0, I'm sure it's a 30,000.
District one doesn't need, it always sunshine.
See,
Sun's always shining on District one.
The snow skips District 1.
It does.
It's all for the same thing, different prices.
Yeah, he went across, he made sure he was apples to apples on that one.
Yeah.
Make a motion to accept the quote from MCO for $6,765.88.
A second?
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
You get that in your budget, right?
Yes, sir.
Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
But on our barge, see,
Yes.
Wilkett,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Spelman,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
all right, thank y'all.
Thank you. Let's move on to, solid waste, Nathan. I know you've been anxiously awaiting, so.
That's right, we're ready to go here. Good morning.
Morning.
Just a couple of reports real quick. Litter abatement for August, we had 54 miles of trash picked up, 348 bags and 14 tires. The litter crew got a solid number of hours. Appreciate always the litter crew out there. The deputy and the crew that works, he does the very best with what he can. So, also have a recycling report on there. We had 26 bales in the last month, some paper and metal. And the metal came from the clerk's office, so we were glad to help out with their remodeling there and help to recycle some of the metal that came from there. So I just had a couple other events, just to remind everybody of. We talked about them last time, but I just want to put the word out again in case anyone didn't hear. September 26th, it's a Friday, is our waste tire event. That'll be from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the County Road Department. There is a 15 tire limit, 2 can be semis and no ag tires. So we do remind folks, we ask it be 15 tires per vehicle, not just telling me, hey, I've got my relative's tires with me and now I can have 30. We really don't want you to do that.
Okay.
We really don't. And the other event was Household Hazardous Waste and E-Waste Day. That will be a Saturday, October 25th, from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Logan County Recycling Center. And the address for that, 1230 Morgantown Road. And I talked with the judge about it today. We're looking at a $5 fee for the hazardous waste part, just to kind of help out with some of the expenses as we talked about.
$5?
$5, that's what we talked about. Not much, but just a little bit of something to help out with our costs, as well as there will be a $10 charge as in previous times for TVs and computer monitors.
The $5 charge is just enough to make people, aware of what it's costing us, but also, it's not enough that it discourages and they throw in the trash. And then, I've got enough paint and stuff that I'd like to get rid of, that $5 won't deter me at all.
Is there any limits on the amount of material you bring? I mean, I know there's, something like the judge, the church has got a lot of paint that we need to get rid of.
Yeah. It needs to be, in particular in paint, oil-based paint is really what we're taking. Water-based paint, you can put the kitty litter in it and put it in your garbage. And so the state's not real keen to pay for that.
Okay, I'd like for you to repeat that.
Okay.
I don't think
do get a
anybody
lot of
knows
questions
that.
on that. So the state grant, they really don't like to pay for latex paint or water-based paint because it's a lot easier. You just put cat litter or paint hardener in it and it turns into a solid. And when you do, you can take it to the Scott Waste Tote or the free dump. So they're good to take. As long as it's solid, they'll take it.
Mix kitty litter or paint?
Hardener. You have to put a pretty good bit in it to get it to harden.
To get it to
Yeah.
congeal.
Take the top off of it, leave it out in the sun, and it'll turn.
I'll do it anyway.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You can do that too. As long as it's hard, they'll take it. So they're not real big on latex paint, taking that, but oil-based paint is
Okay.
definitely
All right.
big what we take in.
Okay, thank you. I don't think I knew that.
Nathan, whoever cleaned Highway 100, they did a very good job. I drove that Saturday all the way, I think they cleaned it all the way to the county line.
They did.
I mean,
That was Providence Mennonite Church.
they did a fantastic job. I saw one piece, and because it was so obvious, I'm convinced somebody threw it out after they picked up.
It's sad, but that definitely
You know,
happens.
it just, there was nothing on the road, man, not a thing. Well, shout out to Providence Mennonite Church, they did a fantastic job.
Appreciate that. So pass that on to them. So,
Yeah.
well, thank you.
All right,
Thank
thanks,
you,
sir.
Nathan.
I saw Eric come in from our animal shelter. Eric, you're gonna make us a quick turnaround, in and out. You're busy though.
How are we doing today? Good. Right.
we'll go over our numbers. Our August total, we ended with 61 dogs, a net gain of 3 dogs for the month. We had 25 ACO pickups, 12 owner surrenders, 11 stray drop-offs. Going out, we had 40 adoptions, 3 fostered, 4 transferred out, 5 owner pickups, and 3 euthanized. Our average daily dogs at the shelter was 59. Yearly totals, we've had 436 dogs brought in so far, and 430 dogs have left the building with 214 adoptions. It's been a busy month. Right now, we have 54 dogs at the facility. We've had a couple big litters come in, so that's kind of, bumped our numbers up. That's about it for that facility on the building, the adoption building. We're getting there. We actually have about 60% of the deck is done, so hopefully that'll be done this weekend, and then we should be up and running. Hopefully this week we're going to start moving some stuff down to start getting set up. The internet should be hopefully done this week, so we get internet in there. Hopefully by next week we're moving in, and then we'd love to do just like a small grand opening. Nothing big, nothing major, but just something that we're proud of that we're actually got done. So we're shooting for Saturday, October 4th. What I'll do is in 2 weeks or whatever, next fiscal court, once I know we have the building done and I'm okay with bringing everybody in, we should have that in 2 weeks solidified. We're just going to do some door prizes for anybody that comes that day, a raffle ticket for a gift basket. And then we'd like to do, because it's kind of a big deal and we thought it would be cool, we're going to do the whole month of October, we're going to have a big gift basket for every dog that's adopted. They'll get a ticket. And then at the end of the month, we'll draw that name and they'll get a prize for that.
Good idea.
Yeah, I encourage you to go out there and look at the new adoption building. It looks really good. Very impressed.
I'm very happy the way it's turning out. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be just so much easier for everybody to come in when they come to see a dog. It's been, honestly, a pain in the neck when you have to go all the way up those stairs, to adopt a dog. So this is going to be a cool deal. And I think Olivia, did we get that sent, the fee schedule?
It's on there.
We wanted to update the fee schedule. We're changing a couple things. The reclaim times from 7 days to 5 days. It just follows after the 5th day the dog is our dog. So putting 2 extra days in there doesn't make sense. So we backed that down from 7 days to 5 days. So I think you see that in there. Right. Yeah, just like the first offense, the 4th through the 7th day, it's the 4th and 5th day now, because after the 5th day, the dog is technically ours and it'll go to the regular adoption fees.
I just went too fast, I guess.
The big thing we're adding is the impoundment housing fee.
There it is.
That basically, anything after the day 5, if we know who the owner is, and they're not wanting to relinquish their dog, but we, by law, can't adopt the dog out, then this is like a housing fee, right? Because it costs us $15 a day. We're not making any money off of it, so we're just gonna charge them what it costs us to house that dog.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Because as it stands now, we have nothing that says, after the 5th day, we know when we have to house that dog, they won't relinquish the dog.
Yeah.
We have no recourse. So, and I do believe with Joe, we should be good with that. Is that?
I would be okay with it. What I might suggest is to maybe put it in a little cleaner form and let them vote on it as a resolution or ordinance. That way it's got a little more protection of law.
Okay, so
we can do that between now and the next court meeting, or I guess we could vote on this, but it would feel a little stronger if we.
It's totally up to you. whatever your thoughts are. I'm following your.
Yeah, because I mean, just after day 5, the reclaim fee, you
Yeah.
have to pay the reclaim fee, whatever that is, through the schedule that we already have. And after that, it's $15 per day, every day that thereafter.
I guess if they could just vote on approving the schedule today, we can start with that, and then if we have any problems, we can always fix it
Amend it
later.
or put it into the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Does anybody have any questions on that, or is that?
No. I make a motion to accept this change in this animal control reclaim fee.
Second.
A motion and a second.
We're voting on the whole fee schedule, right? Is that what we're approving? The whole fee schedule, is that what we're approving here?
The dates, we're approving everything, the dates, moved back in it from 7 to 5, and the reclaim from 7 to 5, and then the impound housing fees we'll vote on next. We'll claim, it'll be re-put for the next month, next
The
meeting.
things in green, what we're voting for.
But are we approving the yellow too, the credit card?
That's already been.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
that's
I'm
all
sorry.
So that's already up there.
Just the highlighted green is
I'm
the
sorry.
only thing that's changed.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay.
So with that being said, roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilco. Parker,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes?
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
All right, and the last thing I just want to mention is last weekend, we had an event. It went off pretty well. The rain kind of tripped us up, but it was nice because we had, not only us, but it was Southern Paws, it was Spade and Aid, and Lily's Ranch was all there. And it was a nice show of support for everybody. And when we set it up, and actually, huge shout out to Spade and Aid, they put it together to get everybody together, and every rescue in the county was invited to participate, and we had these 4 come. And I don't know if anybody's heard of Lily's Ranch. They're newer, they're in Auburn. They're a big ranch, they're a big rescue, so they rescue cows, they have llamas there.
Really?
They have pigs, so they do big animals. So they're new in town, they're right in Auburn. So she does great work, and we've reached out to her a couple times for some help on some of our things, so it's nice having a big animal rescue in town. So if you haven't heard of it, look it up. They're relatively new to the area, so they're amazing.
We're still working on updating the 1980s law.
Yes. So, like I said, I'm gonna hit up with Russellville. There's a little sticking point. There's 2 things that are kind of redundant that I gotta kind of put to one.
That was kind of something else I was going to ask. Our other cities, they have their own like leash laws and stuff on animals and they're already like more strict than what ours are, right?
Oh, yeah.
So what I was going to ask is like, do we respond as the county ACO, do we respond to their local ordinances that they pass, or we just respond on what we've got passed?
We respond on theirs as well. We respond on the whole county, so city, county.
So whatever the cities have set for their laws on their animals, the county responds to whatever they voted on to pass.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, and once we get that updated, I mean, I can get you guys a copy of the Russellville one.
I'm just,
because the ones I really know of is Russellville and Auburn have leash laws and stuff. I think Lewisburg might have something that's really vague, but obviously Russellville and Auburn are the 2 biggest right now that we're working on, and then obviously the county. So, like I said, once we get the city done, we'll come and I'll talk with you guys, and we'll kind of go over what their rules are.
yeah, I mean, we'll make something we have to look at down the road, I mean, if we're responding to things that are different than what the counties do, we're basically
Offering a free service.
Right, and to be fair too, I have gone to Russellville City Council and asked for monetary support, because we do, and it is, at the time, I don't have the exact numbers, but I got them from Ginger, how many calls we do in the city as opposed to, you know, countywide. So, you know, it was a fair number, but, you know.
I was just curious, if I was worth
I
mentioning.
mean, it didn't go very far, but it did.
Well, the cities don't have this capability of dog pickup like you do. So that's the reason, from my understanding, that's the reason it happens.
Right, they have code enforcement, which
Right.
that ordinance falls under their code enforcement.
Right.
But they don't have, like, yes, they don't have.
They don't have the dog pickup.
Yeah, they don't have an animal control officer, they just have a code enforcement officer. So then anything that is dog related or animal related, they call us as well, just so it goes through.
So to respond to Tyler, so you suggest maybe a fee for
Well, I don't
picking
know.
up an
I'm
animal
just-
in a city?
You're constitutionally required to take care of that, so you can't do that.
Okay.
Ain't no different from the jail. It'd be like
Okay.
arresting somebody in the city limits and taking them to the jail and then tell the city of Russellville, you owe us $285 for booking this
But
inmate.
really, it should just be based on what
Constitutionally required for you to do
constitutionally
that.
required. But what I'm saying is if they have some sort of, if they set their own ordinance, that's a very, very strict ordinance, that's more strict than what the constitutional requirement is.
He's bound and required to do what our policies say. They can do all the ordinances in the world.
That's where I'm getting at.
I'll just say he's not
But-
required to investigate theirs. He would be
That's exactly
required to accept their animals at the shelter, but I think he wants to.
Yeah, I mean, I
To
think he
Tyler's
wants to,
point,
but I'm just,
it would-
Basically, we would have to take their dog.
I
and
understand, but
We wouldn't
they're
have to
not
go get
right.
him.
Right.
We wouldn't have to go get him, but if they
Should
brought him to us, we would
If they
have.
do, I'm gonna ask for one for the
That's what I was
county
asking.
jail.
Yeah.
I don't think they have dog
Russellville
pickup
Police
capability.
Department.
No,
What's going on?
nobody has.
We can use about $25 a day on that
I'm
inmate.
guessing
it's
an
not really
officer
apples to
put him in the back of
They don't set
the
those
squad
rules.
car. And
The state sets those rules.
But they don't
They don't want to do that. I know they don't want to do that. Well, thank you for doing that. I'm glad that came up before, because our cities, Russellville and Auburn right now, and possibly the future,
You don't have to
are
be
grateful for your
dog's
support.
yard.
I will
You know,
speak for Auburn, I can guarantee you.
What I'm saying
that.
is,
He's not required to
Thank you.
reply to
but we
that.
are.
Well, we should.
It's actually a little bit more murky than that too, because there would be some minimum requirements to pick up like the dogs that are stray for long periods of time, but when they have lower level ordinances that are much stricter, we typically don't investigate those in any other circumstances, but
I mean, if it's-
he's choosing to at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's been nothing crazy. I mean, it's, so, you know, and I've always been at the point, let's just all get along, as long as it's nothing, you know, too out of hand, we'll take care of it, you know, for the good of the county and the people. So,
Okay, a question then. Approximately, how many of you had to help the city of Auburn with and the city of Russellville? And it doesn't have to be exact.
you know, to be honest, I don't have that number. I had it when I went to the city council meeting a few months back. You know, Ginger can give me those numbers easily, pretty easy. I think she can, you know.
Oh, yeah, Ginger.
Not right this second, but I mean, she could get those numbers
Yeah.
for me, and if we, you know, next month or whatever, I'll have those numbers. So we'll.
Well, I'd just like to know that because, again, it's great PR. And it would just be one more star in your crown that you're doing that, so thank you.
Yeah, we'll have all the cities out with every, you know, Lewisburg and everybody. where we go.
Okay, thank you. Very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric. I believe I've got everyone. It's here. Moving on to judges' announcements. I've got a few here. Today at 4:30, Spay and Aid of Kentucky will be having their pet food distribution day for seniors, veterans, and disabled, for those experiencing financial difficulty. That will be at Ray Stadium starting at 4:30. More information on their Facebook page. September 13th is Logan County Free Dump Day at 55 Pleasant View Drive in Auburn. You're limited to one load of trash, furniture, construction debris, and electronics, and it should be covered. They're not accepting tires, free maintaining appliances, paint that is not dried out, hazardous chemicals, or car batteries. Also on the 13th is Lake Malone Dock Trot from 3 to 7:30. There will be a boat parade and country music by the Corduroy Cadets. That's from 3 to 4:30, and then there's some others after that. September 13th also is Auburn Tourism's Party on the Square from 7 to 10, live music by Disorderly Conduct. The 14th, Concerned Citizens will be hosting a car show at Kirby Funeral Home, starting at 1, from 1 to 4. It's at 110 Franklin Road here in Russellville. Also the 14th, Red River Meeting House and Cemetery Association, their annual potluck. Dinner on the grounds begin at 1 at the Pavilion. More information, get a hold of Reverend Ben Stratton. No, that's not right. Ben Stratton's the speaker. September 18th, weather and temperature providing the Summer Nights Cruise In will be from 5 to 8 on the square in Russellville to raise money for Junior Diabetes Research Foundation, hospice care, Alzheimer's research, and autism support. If you need any more information, please contact Clay Blue at 270-772-1009. September 20th, Bucksville Cemetery Chili Soup Supper and Auction will be held starting at 5:30 at Pleasant Hill Church Fellowship Hall. And then my big reminder is the burn ban is still on in Logan County. The burn ban is still on. I know certain areas that we got a lot of calls Saturday. The ECC got a lot of calls on Saturday asking because they got a sprinkle of rain if they can burn. No, please do not. Last Friday on the radio, we talked. Lucas and I spoke about that quite rapidly about the amount of just one spark could be devastating for the county. So, with that being said, let us move on. The next order of business would be reports. With that, the road criteria, we need to set a meeting sometime for us to get back together. It's been partially my fault. I haven't had time or hadn't made time for it. So, yeah, Chris is agreeing with me. But we need to get back together and go over some of this information one more time. I don't think we have any more committee reports, do we? Not really.
Oh, you know, the parks committee is, we've been meeting, working on the master plan. Hopefully, I don't know, by the end of this month, probably, wouldn't you say, Tyler, have something?
Hopefully by next meeting, we'll have some more information.
Present.
Share some
So, we're getting there. We are working.
Absolutely. With that being said, citizens' participation time, of all the hundreds and thousands upon millions in attendance today in this little room, if there's anyone that would like to speak, feel free to come up at this point. I see no one jumping up. Everybody's being quiet, so let's move on to old business. First order of old business is discuss Fountainhead Control Room's invoice for $5,300 for installation of 2 radio console networks at the Logan ECC. I did a little bit of homework on this. I know you, last meeting, Tyler, you had said that they were paid to put in X amount. They actually, by looking at their quote, they were quoting to be here for a certain amount of time, not to install a certain amount of equipment. The problem with that is, if we would have tried to get them off, there was just no way that all 4 of those consoles could be put together without taking our equipment down for an amount of time. So I would like to make a recommendation, go ahead and pay this invoice for $5,300.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Is there any further discussion?
Are we paying that today, or are we waiting until the next meeting?
I don't remember when the invoice was.
Late today.
Due date 9/19.
Yeah, we probably need to go ahead and pay it today.
Mo-
So we'll just include it in.
Yeah.
Do you mind including that in your motion?
You'll pay it today.
No discussion, roll call?
Davenport,
No.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilco,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes. Moving on to new business. Hold the tax rate hearing for the proposed ad valorem tax rate for Logan County for fiscal year 25-26. We will now hold that hearing. knowing that we have reducing the real property tax rate from 0.127 to 0.126, so we are lowering once again tax rate for property. Is there anyone that would like to speak?
Make a motion to acknowledge that we've conducted the hearing with no comments or participation by those in attendance.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Good motion.
Second.
Second. Roll call, please.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcott,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes. Item number 2, acknowledge receipt of Big Muddy Creek watershed tax rate for 25-26.
Motion to acknowledge.
Second.
I have a motion for Jason, a second by Chris. No further discussion, roll call, please.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcott,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes. Item number 3, acknowledge the 2025 ad valorem tax rate for all countywide taxing districts, excluding the school districts.
I'll make a motion to acknowledge these rates.
Second.
A motion and a second.
Olivia, I'm gonna come back to this again. Is the Big Muddy watershed, is it 1 though? It said 10, I know before.
it's .10. I guarantee you my Excel spreadsheet that I actually do it on, it's not set to the right.
That's fine.
To the right decimal.
Because the only reason I say is on this version of this last year, it was 1.
It's .10.
Okay,
I guess last year
okay.
was wrong. Because I did look at last year's big money whenever I was searching for big money this year.
All right. I didn't catch that when you and I talked earlier.
But I'm sure that the spread, something about big money's on the spreadsheet isn't the same as everybody else's. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
Good job, because it's 1/10 here.
Is it 10 last night?
Right.
Yeah, good.
Good night, roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcott,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes. Item number 2, I'm sorry, item number 4, acknowledge, acknowledge the sheriff's revenue bond in the amount of $1 million is adequate for risk.
So acknowledged.
Second.
Acknowledgement and second. Roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcott,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes. Item number 5, approve the quote of Exxon Enterprises for 3 new body cameras for the Logan County Sheriff's Department.
Is this just an amendment to the current contract to allow for 3 new officers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they wouldn't let me combine the contract because it's hardware and software, and the other contract was just software.
Okay.
So, we finally, I just had to go with it, so, I do have the budget money to do that, so it's just the additional officers.
Motion to approve.
Second.
A motion and a second.
This goes like 5 years.
Yes.
So that makes a big difference for the public to know that's not just 1 year, it's 5
Yeah,
years.
it's 5 years, and
Yes.
then, usually in between the, 3rd and 4th year, they will look at upgrades, which obviously will not need upgrade.
Couple candy bars.
Newest versions.
Not even lunch.
Yeah, but then to realize you're looking at a 5-year plan, so that makes a big difference there. Thank you.
I'm just happy that we got some savings on those cameras,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
I don't think I would have put that out.
Yeah, I almost wanted to work it out.
It's like $3.60.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, if there's no further discussion, roll call.
Davenport,
Yes.
Goodwin,
Yes.
Wilcott,
Yes.
Harper,
Yes.
Crawford,
Yes.
Bolden,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir. Do we have anything for a post agenda? If not, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.